Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. As I will try to fix the echo as we go through the show here. So, guys, bear with me on the echo. But number one, factor crap of the day. Guys, clearly the Vikings are one of the hottest teams in the NFL. The Vikings are currently in a three-way tie for first place in the NFC playoff race with the Eagles and Lions sitting at 12-2. If they win out, they have a 98% chance of getting that first overall seed. Why is it not 100%? Because of 4 and 5 tiebreakers way down the line. But they pretty much should get the number one overall seed if they win out. However, though, Mark, they do have the second hardest schedule remaining in the NFL. So we got to ask this question. Fact or crap, will the Vikings get the number one overall seed?
You know what? Sorry, Laura, but this is crap. They're not getting it. Their strength of schedule is tough. They got to play Seattle, they got to play Green Bay, and Detroit. I don't see them winning out with those three teams. I'm sorry. Those are all playoff, so I don't see them doing that. And then Philly, they have an easier road. They have Washington. I can kind of see them winning out and getting the number one seed.
So you see who getting the number one seed? I'm sorry, I was trying to fix the audio.
Philly.
So you think the Philly are going to get the number one seed? Hoffy, fact or crap? Do the Vikings get the number one overall seed?
I'm not going to get myself in trouble, so I'm saying this is cap. I don't think that the Minnesota Vikings are going to be the one seed. I think they're going to be a wild card, and I think they're going to run into a buzzsaw potentially in the first round, whether it's against a la the NFC West Rams or the Buccaneers. So I think they're a one and done in the playoffs as a wild card.
So you guys are both saying that it is crap indeed that the Vikings will get the number one overall seed. However, guys, I have been deemed this Vikings hater, right? People are commenting from a video from early in September when I said, hey, the flaws are there in the Minnesota Vikings, and they are going to lose the next 2 games, if not 3 games. I was spot on about that. Mark, you have been not on the Minnesota Vikings way down. John is not the reverb, but we digress. With that being said, the Minnesota Vikings guys have been fugazi most of the year. The Minnesota Vikings have been showing their flaws most of the season. However, they are playing really good football right now. They have won 7-8 games in a row. And they do have the second hardest schedule, beating the Seahawks, which are or they play the Seahawks next, which is going to be down Geno Smith. They do play the Packers, which will probably be by default NFC North Championship game, and then they do play the Detroit Lions, which I said it on Monday's show that they might be the next Philadelphia Eagles. So from 2023 with epic collapse. So when you look at the Eagles schedule, they play the Commanders, Cowboys, and Giants. All teams that are pretty much fighting for the playoff lives. The Cowboys might make the playoffs. The Cowboys will probably make the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. So slow it down, baby. Guys, it would not shock me one bit. It would not shock me one bit if the Minnesota Vikings do get the number one overall seed, because I am waiting for a loss from the Philadelphia Eagles. Not because they just play bad, just because a hiccup is coming, whether it's to the Commanders or Cowboys or Giants. A hiccup is coming at this particular point. So, Mark, when you look at the Vikings moving forward and you look at the Eagles, who needs the number one seed more?
Honestly, I would say Minnesota, maybe, I guess, because they have a crazy fan base there in Minnesota. Not to say that Philly doesn't, but they've kind of been there, done that already, so Minnesota hasn't. So maybe I'd say Minnesota.
Hoffy, who do you think needs the number one seed more?
You're going to get mad at me because I'm going to waffle around this, but I think it's equally important for both teams out of the NFC North to get that home field advantage, because I don't think either team can go into Philly, or into an outdoor stadium, and that's kind of where I run into Minnesota running into a buzzsaw, whether it's in LA or whether it's in Tampa Bay. Yes, I get it. The stadium, the weather is nice in those areas, but I think they're a dome kind of team. They're the type of offense that both teams run. Whereas the Eagles can go into you can get into a dogfight with the Eagles, and the Eagles will be fine. I think, either team in the NFC North has to be, playing at home in order for them to beat a Philadelphia Eagles team.
Yeah, guys. So I think I fixed the audio issue. Mark, it was coming from your speakers, not from your headphones. So I switched it to your headphones. So let me know if you can hear us still or not.
I can, yes.
Okay, so I think I fixed the audio issue, guys. But guys, let's see what the people are saying over here in the comments below. So guys, it is fact or crap, like Laura is saying. Do the Minnesota Vikings get the #1 overall seed? And Alpha Rob is saying crap. He says no way, no how are the Minnesota Vikings getting the #1 seed. It's going to be the Detroit Lions, baby. No, he didn't say that, but he did say crap. Laura said Vikings are gonna win out, but won't get the #1 seed. Laura, listen. If the Vikings win out, they beat the Seahawks, they beat the Packers, and they beat the Lions, and they don't get the #1 overall seed, you guys are destined to fail. I'm just going to put that out there 100%. You guys are destined to fail at that particular point. So I'm just saying that. Jim is saying Lions or Vikes can't handle the Eagles. So stop the crap. It is so crap. So crap. John said, look, crap. So this is what the people are doing. They want to call Laura out because she is a Minnesota Vikings fan, but then they want to suck up to her like, sorry, Laura, but this is crap. And John is saying, hey, let me put this in a bow, Laura. I'm sorry, but your team sucks. I'm sorry. Like, please don't hate me, because Laura's going to come with that heat. But says it is crap, right? It is crap. Whatever. Josh Olson says, no, they will lose to Seattle this Sunday. Shots fired right there. Seattle will probably be without Geno Smith. All of his ligaments are intact from that low blow from the Packers on Sunday. But Mark, can the Seahawks win without Geno Smith?
I don't know. Was it Sam Howell? He didn't look very good in the cleanup duty when he came in. So I don't know, man. I don't got much faith in that guy. He's been tossed around as from a draft pick. Like, I don't know. I kind of see Minnesota rolling still over the Seahawks.
Hoffy, can the Seahawks win without Geno Smith?
No, I think Sam Howell is garbage. But you're calling that a low hit? You think that was a dirty hit, Buck?
I'm not saying it was a dirty hit. I'm just saying it was just a low hit. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
No.
I mean, he jumped up. So
yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm not calling that hit dirty at all. I'm just saying it was just a low hit. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I remember Sam Hall coming out of college, and a lot of people were high up on him. And, the Commanders thought that they had themselves a quarterback out of North Carolina. I didn't think he was very good then. I still don't think he's very good. He played quite. And I think he was throwing just as many interceptions as touchdowns. So, no, I have no faith in him in the Seahawks offense.
Alrighty, guys. Like I said, we are experiencing technical issues. So, guys, I'm trying to figure out as we are doing it. So if you hear weird sounds, just like we just did there, I apologize for that. I apologize. Alpha Rob says, Sam Darnold in his first playoff game on the road, do not trust him at all. If they get the number one overseed Alpha Rob, he'll be at home all through the playoffs. So I don't know. I'm just saying. Ryan Skitty Dicker is Skitty Dicker.
You're fine.
It said it's a no-brainer. Look at their depth chart. Vikings and Bills in the Super Bowl. Oh man, Ryan. Slow it down, baby. First of all, the Vikings are not going to get past the divisional round. Second of all, the Buffalo Bills will not get past their first round playoff game. Whether they're the number one overseed, whether they're the 3 seed, it doesn't matter. They're not getting past their first game because the Denver Broncos are coming in the first round. Second seed versus second seed, going to knock the Buffalo Bills off. So slow it down, baby.
Even you don't believe that, Buck.
And not him says.
I was just gonna say, Buck. Are you sure? Are you sure you believe that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
I'm just saying. Sorry, I am trying to multitask.